Have you ever felt like you're about to enter the best phase of your life, but you don't know exactly when it will happen? What if I told you that the universe is already sending clear signals that the most prosperous phase of your journey as a Libra is beginning right now? Yes, right now. And you may be ignoring these cosmic warnings without realizing it. Look, I know you've been going through challenging times, perhaps even questioning whether all your patience and effort will ever be worthwhile. But I need to tell you something important that will completely change how you see the present moment. There are 12 powerful signs that indicate when prosperity is knocking on a Libra's door. And if you are experiencing at least 3 or 4 of them, get ready, because your life is about to take an incredible turn. These signs are not random coincidences. They are direct messages from the cosmos specially aligned for people of your sign. And here's the detail many ignore. When these signs start appearing together, it means Venus, your ruling planet, is positioning energies of abundance, harmony, and fulfillment in your path. But there's a secret few Librans discover in time. Recognizing these signs is only the first step. Knowing how to respond to each one is what truly transforms a promising phase into concrete and lasting achievements. In this video, I'll reveal each of these 12 signs in detail, something no one else has told you. You'll understand not only how to identify them in your life, but especially how to take advantage of each opportunity they bring. Stay until the end, because the last sign is so powerful it can literally accelerate your prosperity in weeks, not months or years. The burning question is, how many of these signs are already present in your life right now? Sign 1. People from the past begin to reappear, bringing opportunities. Do you know when someone you haven't seen in years suddenly gets in touch? For Librans, this isn't by chance. When a period of prosperity approaches, the universe uses old connections to open new doors. These people reappear precisely now because they carry opportunities aligned with your current growth. It could be a former coworker offering a partnership, a childhood friend sharing a business idea, or even someone you helped in the past wanting to reciprocate in some meaningful way. For Libra, ruled by Venus, the planet of relationships and harmonious connections, this movement of people is no coincidence. It's the cosmos reorganizing your network so that you are surrounded by exactly the right people at the right time. The interesting thing is that these reconnections happen naturally, without forcing anything, almost as if they were destined encounters. You might be scrolling through social media and suddenly find someone's profile, receive an unexpected message, or even physically bump into that person somewhere. Pay close attention to these reconnections, especially if they come with conversations about work, projects, investments, or anything related to your financial or professional growth. But there's an important detail here that many Librans don't realize. Not every person who reappears brings prosperity. Some return only to repeat old patterns or drain your energy. How to tell the difference? It's simple. If the person brings lightness, constructive ideas, and concrete proposals, they are a messenger of your prosperity. If they bring drama, complaints, or just want to relive the past without looking to the future, they are not part of this phase of abundance. Libra has the natural gift of creating and maintaining relationships, but during this prosperous phase, you need to be selective. Your time and energy are too precious to be wasted on those who are not vibrating at the same frequency of growth as you. When you accept the right connections and gently distance yourself from those who have already fulfilled their purpose, you are saying yes to the universe continuing to send people who are increasingly aligned with your goals. Another fascinating thing is that these people often bring exactly what you need at that specific moment. If you're seeking knowledge in a particular area, an expert in it will appear. If you need emotional support, someone who knows how to listen and offer comfort will come along. If you're looking for financial opportunities, someone with an interesting proposal will come along. The universe is precise when it decides to bless a Libra. Sign 2. You feel a growing need to organize your life. Suddenly, you look around and feel an uncontrollable urge to tidy everything up. Your house, your papers, your finances, your routine. It seems like something inside you is asking for order, clarity, and structure. This is one of the most powerful signs that prosperity is coming to Libra. Why? Because prosperity doesn't enter chaotic spaces. It needs clean, organized, and prepared ground to receive it. And your inner being knows this even before your conscious mind realizes it. So you begin to feel this urgency to put things in order. You might wake up one day wanting to clean that closet that's been messy for months. Or you might finally decide to organize your bank accounts and understand where your money is going. Perhaps you feel the need to create a healthier routine, with better defined schedules for work, rest, and leisure. All of this is your spirit preparing to receive the blessings that are on their way. Libra is a sign that naturally seeks balance and harmony, but when the prosperous phase approaches, this search intensifies. You can no longer stand the disorder, the procrastination, the half-done things. You feel the need to finish old projects, pay off outstanding debts, and resolve issues that have been put off. And that's wonderful. It means that energetically you are creating space for the new. Think of it this way. If your life is like a house, prosperity is like a special guest arriving. You wouldn't receive this guest with the house all messy, right? Your spirit knows this, and that's why it nudges you to tidy everything up before their arrival. And when you heed this call and truly organize your life, opportunities begin to flow more easily. There's also an important psychological aspect to this. When you organize your external environment, your mind automatically organizes itself as well. You can think more clearly, make better decisions, and see opportunities that previously went unnoticed. A clear mind attracts prosperity because it can recognize it when it appears. Have you noticed how some people complain that they never have luck, but live in complete disarray? It's not that luck doesn't come to them. It's that they can't see it in the middle of the mess. With you, it will be different, Libra. When you feel that need for organization, don't ignore it. Don't put it off. Start small, one drawer at a time, one bill at a time, one habit at a time. Every little bit of organization you do is like lighting a light on the path to prosperity. Sign 3. Creative ideas appear more frequently and clearly. Have you noticed your head buzzing with ideas lately? Creative thoughts, innovative solutions to old problems, a desire to create something new? This isn't anxiety or aimless restlessness. It's the energy of prosperity awakening your creative potential. For Libra, who naturally possesses a mind attuned to aesthetics and creation, this surge of ideas is as if Venus is whispering secrets of abundance directly into your ear. These ideas can come in many forms. Maybe you're in the shower and suddenly have an insight on how to improve your work. Or you wake up in the middle of the night with a perfect solution to that problem that's been bothering you for weeks. It could also be that you're talking to someone and out of nowhere a brilliant business or project idea emerges. The important thing is to recognize that these ideas aren't just random thoughts. They are seeds of prosperity being planted in your consciousness. And here's the secret that separates those who prosper from those who only dream. You need to write these ideas down. Yes, it may seem too simple, but it's fundamental. Most people have incredible ideas and let them slip away because they think they'll remember them later. It won't work. The universe doesn't keep sending the same message endlessly. When you don't record your ideas, you're basically saying you don't value them. And the cosmos understands this as a sign that you're not ready for prosperity. So always keep a notebook nearby, your phone's notepad, anything where you can quickly capture those sparks of creativity. Write them down even if they seem silly or impossible at the moment. Many ideas that seemed crazy at first have turned into great achievements later. For Libra, which has this special connection with beauty and harmony, many of these ideas may be related to art, design, aesthetics, relationships, or any area that involves uniting things or people harmoniously. Don't underestimate the value of this. The world needs balance and beauty, and you have the natural talent to offer that. Your ideas may be the answer someone is looking for. They may be the service or product missing from the market. They may be the bridge between needs and solutions. But they will only transform into prosperity if you give them the attention they deserve. Another important point. Not every idea needs to be put into practice immediately. Some ideas are for now, others are seeds for the future. The important thing is not to waste them. Make it a habit to review your notes regularly. You'll be surprised to find connections between ideas you had at different times, forming larger and more complete projects. That's the universe working through you gradually and perfectly. Before we continue, I need to ask you something important. If these messages are touching your heart, if you feel that all of this makes sense for the moment you are living, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe to the channel now and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any content that can transform your life. Comment below where you are watching from. I want to know in what part of the world there are incredible Librans preparing to prosper. And if you feel that this channel is making a difference in your journey, consider becoming a supporting member. Your contribution helps keep this space of light and knowledge always active, reaching more and more people who need these messages. Every subscription, every comment, every bit of support makes all the difference. Let's walk this path to prosperity together. Sign 4. You feel more confident in your decisions. Have you noticed that it's been easier to make decisions lately? Is that classic Libra indecisiveness which makes you endlessly weigh all sides before choosing anything diminishing? This is a powerful sign that your prosperous phase is beginning. Prosperity demands decision-making. It requires you to choose paths, close doors, open others, say yes to some things and no to others. And when the universe is preparing a Libra to prosper, it strengthens precisely this area that is usually challenging. The ability to decide with confidence. You realize that this confidence doesn't come from nowhere. It doesn't arise from nothing. It's the result of all the internal growth you've had so far. All the difficult experiences, all the times you doubted and still moved forward, all the lessons learned. All of this has built a solid foundation of self-confidence within you. And now it's emerging precisely when you need it most. Because the prosperous phase comes with opportunities, and opportunities demand quick decisions. If you remain paralyzed by analysis, you may miss the right moment. But don't worry, your spirit knows this and is preparing you. You'll notice that you're starting to trust your intuition more. That inner voice that was once muffled by 1,000 external voices now speaks louder and clearer. You look at a situation and simply know what to do. You don't need everyone's approval. You don't need to consult 50 people before making a decision. You consult your heart, your inner wisdom, and act. That's freedom. That's maturity. That's preparation for prosperity. Of course, you'll still consider different perspectives. After all, that's the balanced nature of Libra. But now you do it faster and more efficiently. You don't get stuck in endless mental loops. You assess, decide, and move forward. And the most interesting thing is that your decisions start to prove correct. Things flow better. The right doors open. The choices you make lead to positive results. This isn't luck. It's alignment. You are aligned with your inner truth, and therefore, your choices reflect what is best for you. Another aspect of this growing confidence is that you start to say no without guilt. Libras struggle with this because they don't want to displease anyone. They always want to maintain harmony. But true harmony only exists when you are honest with yourself. And sometimes honesty means refusing invitations, opportunities, or requests that aren't aligned with your goals. When you can do this calmly, you're saying yes to your prosperity. You're protecting your time and energy to invest in what truly matters. Sign 5. Financial situations begin to resolve themselves unexpectedly. Suddenly, that unexpected money appears. Or someone pays off an old debt you had given up on. Maybe you receive an offer for extra work, or discover a significant discount on something you needed to buy. Small financial miracles begin to happen more frequently. This is no coincidence. It's the universe rebalancing your financial energy and preparing the ground for the greater abundance to come. These small financial victories are like tests. The cosmos is watching how you handle them. Are you grateful, or do you think it's just momentary luck? Do you use this money wisely or waste it thoughtlessly? Do you recognize these blessings as signs of more to come, or do you ignore them completely? Your answers to these questions determine how quickly greater prosperity will arrive. For Libra, who has an interesting relationship with money, valuing the experiences and relationships that money can provide more than the money itself, these financial resolutions bring primarily relief and peace. You can finally sleep better without that constant worry. You feel you can breathe a little easier. And this peace of mind is essential to attract even more prosperity. Because prosperity is energy, and energy flows better in states of peace than in states of anxiety. What happens energetically is fascinating. When you were financially stuck, your energy was trapped in worry, fear, and limitation. This created a blockage that prevented new opportunities from arriving. But when these situations begin to resolve themselves, your energy is released. You start vibrating again at frequencies of possibility, hope, and abundance. And these frequencies attract more of the same. It's as if the universe is saying, now you are ready to receive more, let's increase the flow. Pay attention, especially if these financial resolutions happen without much effort on your part. If things simply fall into place, if solutions appear almost magically, this is a sure sign that you are being carried by a wave of prosperity. Your only task is not to block this flow with doubts, negativity, or a feeling of unworthiness. You do deserve it. You deserve every penny that comes, every opportunity that arises, every opening that appears. You worked for it consciously or unconsciously. Your choices, your evolution, your personal growth. All of this has created a magnetic field around you that is now attracting abundance. So receive it with gratitude, use it wisely, and trust that this is just the beginning. There is much more to come. These small resolutions are the first drops of a rain of blessings. And the whole rain is coming. Sign 6. Your social circle naturally renews itself. Have you noticed that some friendships are naturally fading away as new people enter your life? This may seem sad at first, but it's one of the most important signs of your transformation towards prosperity. The universe is updating your social circle, so that you are surrounded by people who vibrate at the same frequency of growth as you. It's not that old friendships were bad, or that you need to dramatically cut people out of your life. Not at all. What happens is much more subtle and natural. You simply realize that you no longer have as much in common with certain people. Conversations no longer flow as they once did. Interests are different. Life goals no longer align. And that's okay. It's part of evolution. Each person who has passed through your life fulfilled a purpose at the right time. Now new purposes call for new connections. The new people who enter your life during this period bring with them energies of growth, motivation, positivity, and action. They are people who are building something, who have projects, dreams, and clear goals. They are people who inspire you instead of draining you. Those who propel you forward instead of dragging you down. Those who celebrate your victories instead of feeling envious. This kind of company is essential to sustaining your prosperous phase. For Libra, who values relationships so much, this renewal of the social circle may be a little uncomfortable at first. You may feel guilty for distancing yourself from someone, or afraid of seeming arrogant for seeking connections more aligned with your goals. But you need to understand that there is nothing wrong with that. You are simply growing. And growth sometimes means leaving behind what no longer serves you. It's like a tree shedding its old leaves to make room for new ones. It's not cruelty. It's the natural cycle of life. Also observe the quality of the new conversations you have. Are they deeper? More constructive? Less focused on gossip and more focused on ideas and projects? That's excellent. It means you are attracting high-level connections. People who think big, who act with purpose, who are manifesting prosperity in their own lives. Being around them is like being near a fire that keeps its own flame burning. You warm each other. You strengthen each other. They grow together. Another important aspect of this sign is that you may start receiving different invitations. Events you didn't attend before. Groups you didn't know before. Environments where successful, entrepreneurial, creative people circulate. Don't ignore these invitations. Even if it takes you out of your comfort zone, go. These spaces are opening up for you because they are part of your path to prosperity. It is in them that you will meet business partners, mentors, true friends who will be by your side during your journey to success. Sign 7. You feel drawn to learning and personal development. Suddenly, you find yourself searching for courses, reading books, watching educational videos, wanting to learn new things. This hunger for knowledge doesn't appear out of nowhere. It's planted by the universe when it's preparing you for a leap in prosperity. Why? Because lasting prosperity doesn't come from luck alone. It comes from preparation. It comes from empowerment. It comes from being ready when opportunity knocks. And the cosmos knows this. That's why, before sending great opportunities, it awakens in you this desire to learn and develop. You realize that you begin to value your personal growth more than empty entertainment. You prefer to listen to material that will add something to your life than to waste hours on distractions that lead nowhere. Your time becomes precious, and you want to invest it in things that truly make a difference. This is spiritual maturity. This is preparation for abundance. For Libra, who already possesses a naturally curious mind and appreciates different perspectives, this period can be especially productive. You may become interested in areas you've never considered before. Perhaps finance, investments, entrepreneurship, or even personal development, psychology, spirituality. You might discover dormant artistic talents. The important thing is to follow that genuine curiosity. It's your internal GPS showing you the right directions. Don't ignore topics that keep catching your attention repeatedly. If you see the same subject appearing in different places, different people mentioning the same thing, your feed bringing content about a certain topic, pay attention. The universe is trying to show you something. It's trying to guide you towards an area of knowledge that will be important for your next phase. Maybe it's a skill you'll need for a future opportunity, or knowledge that will help you make important decisions. Trust this process. Seek this learning. Invest in this development. The return will be multiplied. Another interesting thing is that you may feel the desire to learn not only technical skills, but also to develop emotional and spiritual aspects. This is equally important. True prosperity isn't just money in the bank. It's balance in all areas of life. It's emotional health, healthy relationships, inner peace, a clear purpose. So if you find yourself seeking therapy, meditation, self-knowledge, know that you're on the right track. You are building the solid foundation upon which your material prosperity will be sustained. And there's a detail that few realize. When you invest in yourself, the universe interprets this as a sign that you value yourself. And if you value yourself, you deserve to receive more. It's a clear, energetic message. You are saying, I am worthy of growth, I deserve to evolve, I am willing to strive for my own good. And the cosmos responds to this with opportunities, open doors, and easier paths. Sign 8. Vivid and symbolic dreams become more frequent. Have your dreams been different lately? More intense, more colorful, more striking? Do you wake up remembering details you would normally forget? This isn't random. During periods of transition to prosperous phases, the spiritual world communicates with you more intensely through dreams. It's as if the veil between the conscious and unconscious becomes thinner, allowing important messages to reach you. These dreams can be of various types. Some show situations of success, you accomplishing things, achieving goals, living in abundance. These are premonitory dreams, showing future possibilities that are aligning for you. Other dreams may seem confusing, full of strange symbols, bizarre situations. But they all carry messages. Your subconscious and the universe are conversing with you in the language of symbols, trying to convey important information about your journey. For Libra, who has a natural connection with the world of intuition and balance, paying attention to dreams can be especially revealing. You may dream of scales, of choices, of two equally attractive options. These dreams reflect the internal dilemmas you are processing. You might also dream of beautiful, harmonious, artistic places. This represents your inner state seeking beauty and peace. Or you might dream of people, partnerships, relationships, which is a central area of your experience as a Libra. Try to get into the habit of writing down your dreams as soon as you wake up. It doesn't need to be very detailed, just the main points. Over time, you will notice patterns, recurring symbols, messages that become clearer when you review your notes. It's as if you are decoding the messages that your higher self and the universe are sending you every night. Some dreams will show you fears you need to face. Others will reveal true desires you were ignoring. Still others will give you solutions to problems you face in waking life. Pay special attention if you dream of water, because water in dreams often represents emotions and also the flow of abundance. If the water is clean and flowing well, it's an excellent sign. If it's murky or stagnant, it may indicate emotional blockages you need to work on. Dreams about money, gold, and treasures are also obvious signs of approaching prosperity. But they are not the only ones. Dreaming that you are flying can represent freedom and expansion. Dreaming of blooming gardens can symbolize growth and abundance. Dreaming that you are building something represents manifestation and achievement. The language of dreams is rich and personal. There is no universal dictionary that works for everyone. What a particular symbol means to you may be different from what it means to someone else. That's why it's important for you to develop your own understanding of your dreams. Talk to them. Before going to sleep, ask for guidance on something specific. You will be surprised by the answers that will come. Sign 9. You feel lighter despite the challenges. This may seem contradictory, but it's one of the most beautiful signs that prosperity is on its way. Even if you still have problems to solve, bills to pay, challenges to face, there's a lightness in your heart that didn't exist before. A feeling that everything will be all right. A quiet confidence that you are being guided and protected. This inner peace amidst the storms is proof that you are in tune with something greater than yourself. To understand this better, think about the difference between two people facing the same difficulty. One is desperate, anxious, feeling like they're going to sink. The other, despite the challenge, maintains a calmness, a faith, a certainty that they will overcome it. Which of the two do you think will get out of the difficult situation first? Which one will attract solutions more quickly? The answer is obvious. The person at peace attracts peace. The person in despair attracts more despair. So when you notice this lightness growing within you, you are noticing your vibrational frequency rising. And high frequencies attract high circumstances, including prosperity. Libra naturally has a search for balance and harmony, but during this preparation phase for prosperity, you can access even deeper levels of inner peace. You understand that the ups and downs are part of life, that challenges are temporary, that everything is cyclical. And this understanding frees you from the emotional roller coaster that once dominated you. You are no longer a hostage to external circumstances. Your peace comes from within. This lightness manifests itself in various practical ways. You laugh more easily. You can see the positive side of situations. You don't take everything so heavily. You can make room for humor and joy even on difficult days. This doesn't mean you've become insensitive or are ignoring real problems. It means you've matured emotionally and understood that sinking along with the problem solves nothing. It's better to keep your head above water and swim towards the shore. The people around you will notice this change. They will comment that you are different, lighter, more relaxed. Some will understand and be inspired. Others will find it strange and perhaps even criticize, thinking you're not taking things seriously. Don't worry about it. You know what's happening inside you. You know that this peace is real and powerful, and you know it's a sign that good things are on the way. Treasure this lightness. Protect your peace from people and situations that try to disturb it. Learn to say no to unnecessary drama. Choose to consume content, conversations, and experiences that maintain or raise your vibration. Your inner peace is your most valuable asset right now. It's what's tuning you to the frequency of prosperity. Sign 10. You begin to notice meaningful synchronicities and coincidences. Do you know when you think of someone and seconds later that person calls you? Or when you need specific information and suddenly it appears in front of you without you even looking for it? Or when repeated numbers start appearing constantly in your day? These synchronicities are not by chance. They are the universe showing you that you are aligned, that you are on the right path, that the magic of life is working in your favor. When these significant coincidences begin to multiply in your life, it's a clear sign that you are entering a flow of prosperity. For Libra, these synchronicities can manifest mainly in the areas of relationships and opportunities. You might meet the right person at the right time, be in the right place at the right time, receive information that completely changes your perspective on something. These small everyday miracles show that you are being guided by a benevolent force greater than yourself. The key here is to be present and attentive to recognize these synchronicities when they happen. Many people live on autopilot, so distracted by worries and repetitive thoughts that they don't notice the signs the universe is sending. But you, Libra, with your natural sensitivity and ability to perceive subtleties, have an advantage. You can pick up on these messages if you are even slightly attentive. Start paying attention to patterns. If you hear the same song in different places on the same day, that song may be bringing you a message. If different people mention the same subject, it may be something you need to investigate. If you keep seeing the same number, it may be that angels or spiritual guides are trying to send you a message. You don't need to be paranoid looking for signs in absolutely everything. But don't dismiss obvious synchronicities as mere coincidence either. There is a difference between common coincidence and meaningful synchronicity. True synchronicity comes with a feeling, a sense that it is important, even if you don't know exactly why. Your energetic body recognizes it before your mind. You feel a shiver, a tightness in your heart, or an inexplicable joy. These are indicators that something significant has just happened. Furthermore, synchronicities during a period of prosperity tend to have a common theme. They lead you to opportunities. You might accidentally meet someone who works in the field you want to enter. Or you might discover a course, an event, a place that perfectly aligns with your goals. Or important information might effortlessly come to you. The universe is literally paving your path, placing stepping stones of light for you to follow. Your only task is not to ignore these signs. When something resonates with you, investigate. When a door opens, walk through it. When an opportunity arises, seriously consider it. Not all synchronicities will lead to something immediate. Some are preparation for the future, but all have a purpose. All are part of your process of aligning with prosperity. Sign 11. You feel the urge to take better care of your health and appearance. Suddenly you look at yourself and think, I need to take better care of myself. I need to eat better, exercise, sleep well, take care of my skin, my hair, my clothes. This desire to take care of yourself isn't superficial vanity. It's your spirit recognizing that you are the temple where your prosperity will reside. And every temple deserves to be well cared for, clean and honored. When you start taking better care of yourself, you're sending a powerful message to the universe. I value myself, I respect myself, I deserve good things. And the universe responds to that with more good things. For Libra, which is ruled by Venus, the planet of beauty and harmony, this connection with self-care is especially important. Venus wants you to shine. It wants you to feel good in your own skin. It wants you to express your unique beauty. And during the preparation phase for prosperity, this calling intensifies. You realize you no longer want to neglect yourself. You no longer want to put your health aside. You no longer want to wear clothes that don't make you feel good just because they're practical. You want to express yourself, feel beautiful, and radiate positive energy. The interesting thing is that when you start taking better care of yourself, your energy changes. You become more confident. You feel more worthy. You walk with your head held high. And people notice that. You start receiving more attention, more compliments, more opportunities. Because prosperity is also personal magnetism. It's about you becoming a person that others want to meet, hire, partner with. And part of that comes from how you present yourself to the world. I'm not saying you need to be perfect or follow impossible aesthetic standards. Absolutely not. I'm saying you need to take care of yourself with love and respect. Within your possibilities, do the best you can. Drink enough water. Sleep the necessary hours. Eat real food. Move your body. Wear clothes that make you feel good, even if simple. Take care of your personal hygiene. These basic things make a huge difference in your energy. Furthermore, taking care of yourself is a form of self-healing. Every time you choose something good for yourself, you are healing years of self-sabotage and neglect. You are telling your body and soul that they matter, that you will no longer treat yourself as a second option, that you are a priority in your own life. And that's revolutionary. Changes everything. People who take good care of themselves attract prosperity because they vibrate at a high frequency. Health is wealth. Energy is wealth. Self-esteem is wealth. All of this comes before money and attracts money. So don't underestimate the power of this sign. If you feel the urge to take better care of yourself, heed that call. Start today with small things. A glass of water. A walk. A relaxing bath. An outfit you love. Each small act of self-care is a brick building the temple of your prosperity. Sign 12. You feel an inexplicable certainty that good things are coming. This is the most powerful sign of all. It's that deep feeling that comes from within, that doesn't need logical explanation or concrete proof. You simply know. You know you're about to enter the best phase of your life. You know everything is aligning in your favor. You know prosperity is no longer a distant possibility, but a rapidly approaching reality. This certainty isn't based on blind hope or forced positive thinking. It's not you trying to convince yourself of something. It's a conviction that springs from your being effortlessly. It's as if your spirit is already living the future reality and sending you confirmation that, yes, it will happen. This is the voice of your intuition, your higher self, perhaps even your spiritual guides, assuring you that you are protected, guided, and directed towards success. For Libra, who can sometimes be skeptical about things they can't see or rationally prove, this certainty can be surprising. You might even question where it comes from, but deep down you feel it's real. More real than any doubt or fear your mind tries to impose. And that's the difference between being truly aligned with prosperity and merely wishing for it to arrive. When you are truly aligned, the certainty is unshakable. Nothing that happens externally can take it away from you. You can face a challenge and think, it's okay, this is temporary, it will pass, my prosperity is guaranteed. You can receive a no and think, this no is protecting me from something smaller. My yes is coming. You can have a difficult day and still end it in peace, knowing that better days will not only come, but are already on their way. This mindset is pure gold. It's what separates people who prosper from people who get stuck in cycles of almost. People who almost succeed, who almost get there, but there's always something that gets in the way. Do you know why? Because they don't have that inner certainty. They doubt. And doubt creates energetic blockages that repel prosperity. You won't fall into that trap. You will cultivate this certainty every day. You will protect it from negative people, bad news, challenging circumstances. You will nourish it with gratitude, visualization, and positive affirmations. Treat it for what it truly is. A prophecy you are creating and manifesting. So when you wake up in the morning, even before picking up your phone, connect with that certainty. Feel it in your chest. Be grateful for it. Allow it to guide your choices throughout the day. When you go to sleep at night, return to it. Sleep with the certainty that you are getting closer and closer to your prosperity. Dream about it. Live in it mentally. And observe how your external reality begins to reflect this internal reality more and more. Because in the end, prosperity begins within you before it manifests outside. And when you have that deep certainty that it is yours, you have already won. The rest is just the universe organizing itself to deliver what you have already declared as truth. We've reached the end of this powerful journey through the 12 signs that Libra's most prosperous phase is beginning. And now, looking back at everything we've discussed here, I want you to reflect. How many of these signs are you already experiencing? 3, 5, maybe even more? If you recognized at least 3 or 4 of them in your current life, celebrate, because you are officially entering your golden age. The stars are aligned in your favor. Venus is opening paths. The universe is conspiring for your success. But remember, recognizing the signs is only the first step. The second and most important is to act on them. Heed the calls the cosmos is making. Organize your life when you feel that impulse. Write down your creative ideas when they arise. Take care of yourself with love and dedication. Cultivate relationships that uplift you. Invest in your personal growth. And above all, keep alive in your heart that unwavering certainty that you deserve and will live your best life. You beautiful Libra have been through so much to get here. You crossed deserts, climbed mountains, swam in stormy seas. There were times when you doubted, when you thought of giving up, when hope seemed to slip through your fingers. But you continued. And because of that persistence, that faith, that strength you carried even in the darkest days, now you are about to reap abundant rewards. Your preparation phase is ending. Your realization phase is beginning. So what I want you to do now is this. Look at the sky, day or night, and give thanks. Give thanks for having come this far. Give thanks for the signs that are appearing. Give thanks in advance for everything that is to come. Because gratitude is the most powerful magnet for prosperity. And when you give thanks even before receiving, you are telling the universe that you fully trust it. And this trust removes the last obstacles between you and your abundance. Now tell me in the comments. Which of these 12 signs resonated most strongly with you? Which one are you experiencing intensely now? I want to know your story. I want to celebrate with you this incredible phase that is beginning. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, do it now. Activate the bell so you don't miss any content that will continue to guide you on this journey of prosperity. Share this video with other Librans who need to hear these words. Let's create a chain of positive energy, of faith, of certainty that better times are not only coming, but have already begun. And if these messages have deeply touched your heart, consider becoming a supporting member of the channel. Your contribution keeps this space of light active, helping more and more people find their way to prosperity. Together we are stronger. Together we shine more intensely. May the energy of Venus envelop you, protect you and guide you always. May your balance be perfectly balanced between giving and receiving. May your relationships be prosperous, your health be full, your finances be abundant, and your inner peace be unbreakable. You deserve all the best that life can offer. And that best is knocking on your door at this very moment. Open it. Receive it. Prosper. I'll see you in the next video with more wisdom, more guidance, more light to illuminate your path. A strong and energized hug from this heart to yours. Let's walk this path together towards complete prosperity.